Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a super important topic that affects all of us as we get older: aging memory. Memory decline is a natural part of aging, but when should you start paying closer attention? Whether you're concerned for yourself or a loved one, these signs can help you better understand what's happening inside your brain. Let's jump into the top 10 signs of an aging memory. And before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more videos like this. Let's start with one of the most common signs: difficulty with recall. As we age, it's normal to occasionally forget a name or a word you were about to say. But when these moments happen frequently, it could indicate more significant memory changes. Imagine you're trying to introduce an old friend at a gathering and suddenly their name just won't come to you. That's frustrating, right? Difficulty with recall can sometimes feel like the information is right there, on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't quite grab it. If you find yourself in this situation often, try using mnemonic devices or association techniques to help with memory recall. You can also repeat the information out loud to strengthen retention. Next up, misplacing everyday items more than usual. We've all lost our keys or glasses from time to time, but if you're finding that you misplace things daily, it may be a sign that your short-term memory is weakening. Maybe you walked into the kitchen to grab your phone, but when you get there, you can't remember where you set it down, or even why you walked into the room. A friend of mine was constantly losing her phone around the house. She'd set it down in the fridge, laundry basket, or the bathroom sink without realizing it. It started to happen so often that she decided to get checked out, and it turned out to be the early stages of mild cognitive impairment, MCI. So keep an eye on this one. Do you ever find yourself zoning out mid-conversation or forgetting what someone said just moments ago? If you have trouble keeping up with conversations, especially in noisy or busy environments, it could be more than just distraction. It might be a sign of cognitive aging. As we age, processing information can take longer, and this makes it difficult to follow fast-paced dialogue or conversations with multiple speakers. You might also lose track of what you were going to say and end up repeating yourself. To counteract this, practice active listening. Try repeating back what the other person said in your own words and ask clarifying questions to keep yourself engaged. We've all forgotten a doctor's appointment or a birthday, but when this becomes a frequent occurrence, it may be another sign of aging memory. Forgetting appointments or key dates like anniversaries might signal a decrease in your brain's ability to store short-term memories and retrieve them when needed. Keeping a calendar or digital reminders can help jog your memory. Even setting a reminder on your phone can be a lifesaver when it comes to keeping track of important dates. Here's one that a lot of us have probably noticed in our aging loved ones: repeating stories or asking the same questions over and over without realizing it. This happens because short-term memory is often the first to decline with age. If you notice this in yourself, it could mean your brain is having a hard time storing new information. A friend of mine used to tell the same stories during every family dinner. At first, we thought it was just a quirky habit, but eventually we realized it was more than that. It's an early indicator that your brain isn't holding on to recent experiences as well as it used to. Another key sign is struggling to learn new skills or information. When you're younger, learning a new recipe or how to use a new gadget is no big deal. But with age, it might take longer to grasp new concepts or adjust to new technology. As the brain ages, its plasticity, the ability to form new neural connections, diminishes, making it harder to absorb and retain new information. Challenge yourself with puzzles, reading, or learning a new language to keep your brain engaged. The more you use your brain, the better it stays at forming those vital connections. 7. Getting lost in familiar places. One of the more alarming signs of an aging memory is getting lost or confused in places you've been to many times before. Whether it's your local grocery store or your neighborhood, this can be a scary experience. If you're noticing this, it's important to seek medical advice. While occasional forgetfulness is normal, getting disoriented in familiar places could be a sign of more serious conditions like dementia or Alzheimer's. 8. Decreased focus and attention. Do you find it harder to stay focused on tasks? Maybe you've noticed that your mind wanders when you're reading, or you need to reread sentences multiple times to absorb the information. Decreased focus is another common sign of an aging memory. To improve focus, try mindfulness exercises or break tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks. Reducing distractions such as turning off the TV or silencing your phone can also help you concentrate better. 9. Slower problem solving and decision making. As we get older, it's normal for decision making and problem solving to slow down. You might find it takes longer to make everyday decisions like what to have for dinner or to solve problems that used to be simple. The brain's processing speed naturally declines with age, making it harder to think through multiple steps or choices. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you're losing your sharpness entirely, it just takes a bit more time. Try not to rush decision making. Allow yourself the time you need to process information and weigh your options. 10. Mood changes due to memory issues, and finally mood changes. Memory lapses can lead to frustration, anxiety, and even depression. If you or someone you love is experiencing increased irritability or mood swings due to forgetfulness, it's important to address these feelings. Memory issues can make everyday tasks feel overwhelming. When you can't remember where you left your keys or forget an important date, it's easy to feel out of control, which can lead to mood fluctuations. Practicing self-compassion is key. Remember that it's okay to ask for help, and managing stress through mindfulness, exercise, or talking to a professional can make a huge difference. So there you have it, the 10 signs of an aging memory. While some of these may sound concerning, they don't necessarily mean something serious is wrong. It's always important to talk to a doctor if you notice multiple signs happening frequently. Remember, staying mentally active through puzzles, learning new skills, and physical exercise can help keep your brain healthy as you age. Do you recognize any of these signs in yourself or someone close to you? Let us know in the comments below, and if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more health and wellness tips. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay sharp, stay healthy, and remember your brain is just as important to exercise as the rest of your body. Take care.